Hello guys. So happy new year there. I have some announcements to make. For example, uh the person that up that the person that was uploading called Slush is no longer called Slush but now called Cat Trooper and has a completely different avatar. Second of all, I kind of wanted to do something different because I posted a comment in the channel, and you guys voted an option that I'm gonna tell you right now. So I said, "Happy New Year, everybody! Thanks for 30 subs. I have a question," and I added a poll called "More live streams, less videos." Sorry, those are the options, or more videos and less live streams. And more videos and less live streams was voted more, much more. And so it wasn't 100% because of those two votes that made it. Thank you for voting. At least you, thank you. But basically, they wanted more videos, and it's exactly what I will do. I'm planning that on the days of the week, I will be posting videos on how to code. Not every day, but some of the days I will be posting videos on how to code. And on Saturday, for example, it may not always be maybe not always, but what I'm aiming for is that on Saturday I will make a long live stream about playing games, not coding. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video. On with the video. Basically, first thing you're gonna do is actually, I wanted to make a zombie game, and I wanted to show you how I can make it. So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna make some zombies. I already have a few. I'm gonna paste them inside the game. As you can see, I've got a fast zombie, fire zombie, and a zombie. The link for these these models will be in the description. Go ahead, get those and insert them to your game. Second of all, we want it to be organized. Actually in the game they already have my animations I made. You gotta have to republish them though for them to work, and they already have an AI, so you don't have to worry for that. Second of all, we have to keep things organized. So you're gonna go ahead into server storage. You're gonna add a folder, and you're gonna call the folder mobs, and you're gonna name one, put the same one inside of workspace and call those mobs. And you're gonna go ahead and add a part inside of workspace. I'm gonna go ahead and scale this however I want. I'm gonna make it a giant, well, not giant, it's a big cube. Make the transparency 0.5 right there. And I also want to check the show orientation indicator. So it means, so basically this will be the spawn for the zombies, where all the zombies will spawn. And we want the zombies to face a certain direction, and they'll face the direction of this cube with some code. So I'm gonna take that off. So make sure that the arrow is pointing where you, well, the thing is pointing where you want. So I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna call this spawn. Once you have called that spawn in ServerScript service, you are going to add a script, and we're going to drag these zombies inside of the mobs folder, that's inside of server storage. And in that, what you're gonna do, we want to access everything. So we're gonna go local mobs equals game dot server storage find first child mobs. So right now it's accessing the mobs folder right here. Local folder equals workspace dot mobs. It's accessing this folder right here. And then in line 6 we want a loop. So I equals 1 to 10. I want there to be 10 waves, for example. I'm gonna press do and then press enter, and it'll enter, do, and end for us, and we're gonna type in local zombie equals mobs dot zombie clone, and you're gonna have to repeat this process pretty much 3 times. So I'm gonna paste that in 3 times and change this to fire zombie, and from instead of zombie to fire zombie, and this from local speed zombie speed. Oh wait, no, sorry, fast, and then fast. And so what's this function doing? It's accessing the zombie inside the folder mobs, and the fire zombie, and also for the fast zombie. So now we got that. We want, for example, that every second the zombies will spawn, and then and we also want to print wave and wave I spawning, and you're gonna see it's underlined, so I'm gonna go like this and like this, and then zombie dot parent equals folder. The folder, it's actually accessing the workspace.mobs folder, so we want the zombie to duplicate and be dragged inside that folder right there. And also we want the zombie to spawn where in this part, because they would literally just spawn nowhere. Well, they would when you place them into server storage, but that's not very ideal, because then you're gonna have to drag them all the time. So we are gonna make a zombie, and if you go inside the zombie, you're going to see humanoid root part. So we're gonna access that, this part right here, we're gonna access that. So you're gonna go zombie dot humanoid root parts dot cframe equals workspace dot spawn dot cframe. We can do this even better. We can add another local. So it's gonna be local mob spawn equals workspace dot spawn. So now we can just go, instead of workspace dot spawn, it's gonna be mob, not mob someone, but mobs spawn dot cframe, and then we're just gonna have to copy this, duplicate and duplicate, and then it's gonna be fire zombie, and then fast. So now I got all of those. As you can see, when I just click on this, it's gonna mention these two. When I click on this, it's gonna mention these two, and this is gonna mention these two, and the other ones that are also with it. So it's gonna underline every word they have. So it's a good thing for scripting also to have your output open for any errors. So which is actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna uncollapse that right there. So it's gonna show it all every time. And finally, for things to work, I'm gonna go inside a model and spawn. I want to add a spawn, and so now if I'm gonna run the game, wave 1 spawning, wave 2 spawning, wave 3 spawning, wave 4 spawning, wave 5 spawning, wave 6 spawning, wave 7 spawning, wave 9 spawning, wave 10 spawning, and then it's gonna stop spawning all those 3 zombies at once. And also those zombies don't attack each other, and they cannot kill each other, and they'll only chase you with the AI I've inserted inside. So as you saw down in the output, it was kind of messy, but first of all, we're gonna rename this script to mob spawn, and we're good. And here, instead of just wave 2 spawning, because here for example it's gonna say wave 2 spawning like that. We want it to be a more clear wave column space and then space. And now if we run the game, you're gonna see wave 1 spawning, wave 2 spawning, and it's much more clear. It's much more clear, so I think it's gonna be very laggy for the recording. Hopefully it isn't. But basically, when you spawn, the zombies are gonna chase you. And next time we're gonna have to work on the animations. But they're basically gonna chase you. And they basically just kill you at the end. And as you can see, it causes a bit of lag, so we're gonna clean that up. So first of all, every 1 second, I want a zombie to spawn. I'm gonna wait 1, and I'm gonna wait 1. Now it should be much cleaner. And for example, if I want to add another zombie that's gonna be called, I'm gonna duplicate the zombie and just call him, I'm just gonna make him a ghost zombie. So, the color of the face is, I'm gonna make it like this. Right there, and I'm gonna make the head and the head transparent, as long as the torso and the arms. The legs we can keep. Well, maybe not. Right leg, left leg, and then 0.5. And now we have a ghost. We're just gonna duplicate that and call that ghost. And I'm gonna drag him inside of the mobs folder in service storage. And we're gonna go back to mob spawn. And we're gonna type in local ghost equals mobs. We want to access the ghost. Whoops. So we're gonna go mobs dot ghost clone. And so we're gonna take the ghost that's in here and we're gonna duplicate him with this function right here. And so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a wait 1, and you're gonna go ghost dot parent equals folder, then ghost, since we want to access this humanoid root part, we're gonna go dot humanoid root part dot cframe, and we obviously want to access the mob spawn, which is the spawn right here. So equals mob spawn dot cframe. And now if we run the game one last time, it should spawn more smoothly and there should be more monsters. So 1, 2, 3, wave 2 spawning, and as you can see, there is a ghost. We officially have now a ghost. Wave 3 spawning. Now 3 mobs are spawning. Wave 4, and apparently we have a warning. Let's see what's all that about. So it doesn't really. It has infinite yield possible on workspace mobs dot ghost wait for child humanoid. If we go back to the scripts, there isn't really anything that says wait for child, but we can change this to, instead of find for child, wait for child, and that's gonna wait for the child. And that should hopefully fix, and that should do it. The error doesn't really matter, since it doesn't really affect the gameplay, for me at least. So wave 1 spawning, and there we go. No errors are found. Oh, I spoke too soon. Well, we can fix that in a later video, but as you can see, you can add more mobs, sorry. They won't just have to make some lines And actually, I'm gonna save this, publish to Roblox as create new game. And in the genre, I wanna put, is there survival? Okay, fighting. And I'm gonna name this zombie game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.